Good morning, this is Ronald Francis David Hunt. It is August 30th, 2017. It's actually almost noon, and I'm sitting here on the porch of my little 3-room apartment or cottage here at Southern Breeze Farm. I think I've waited a long time to be able to sit on a porch in a rocking chair and feel that some of the misunderstanding in my life is being cleared up. I guess often in our lives we will attract people into our lives that might not understand our intentions. But I hate to say that I've won a battle, because I guess every day we have to show up and live right according to certain principles and morals. But I think today people are probably less concerned than they've been in a long time about my ability to accomplish what I set out to do. In that sense, I can sit in this rocking chair with a level of relief or comfort, not exactly retired with no challenges before me, but maybe realizing that I won a significant challenge and be humble enough to admit that the people that maybe doubted me had a valid belief for their beliefs that I couldn't handle what I sought to do, simply because my history has been such that in the past I really was incapable of doing that. And I guess today this message is about the renewing power of the mind, the renewing power of the Christ mind. In Romans, the Bible says, "Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind." Is Paul of Tarsus talking about how we can over time transform our lives into things that make us more peaceful, more loving, more forgiving, more centered in love, non-judgment, non-violence, forgiveness, and humility. In our tradition of continuing to do the prayers of peace from Peace in the Midst, if you haven't seen it, this is a publication by Unity World Headquarters at Unity Village, talking about 14 different faith traditions, prayers for peace. And today we're on the Sikh prayer. We would especially like to send out a prayer of peace for these people that for maybe about a decade ago had a terribly violent attack in the Sikh temple. I believe it was in Minnesota. We would like to send our prayers for tolerance and peace, that they might forgive the violence that was acted upon them or thrust upon them, and that they might truly be renewed in the power of their mind. I can't claim to understand Sikhism tremendously, but I do believe that all religions teaching tolerance and love and peace are worthy of taking the time if your eternal ancestry feels you called there. The Sufi Prayer for Peace. Send thy peace, O Lord, which is perfect and everlasting, that our souls may radiate peace, that we may think, act, and speak harmoniously, that we may be contented and thankful for thy bountiful gifts, that amidst our world's strife we may enjoy thy bliss, that we may endure all, tolerate all in the thought of thy grace and mercy, that our lives may become a divine vision, and in thy light all thy darkness may vanish, that we, thy children on earth, may all unite in one family. Amen. I hope that we can unite as one family. I know there are some people, at least in the past, that have been concerned and felt like what I was doing was not taking me to a place of peace or harmony. I hope even if you still feel that way today, that we will unite in one family. May God's love and God's grace and God's peace be with our family, our friends, our neighbor and landlord, our progeny, our guides, our self-perceived enemies, our obstructors, the students of Uriel's Academy, our masters, our teachers, our evaluating critics, our eternal attachments, our judges, our eternal lineage, our healers, our refiners, our supernal mother and supernal father as godparents, and all life expressing in, as, and through us across time and space. May it all truly be centered in the mind, heart, and peace of love which as Christians we call the mind, heart, and peace of Christ. Amen. So it is. Namaste.